And it's Paul from Estate Agency Marketing. Quick video to talk to you about how you can find more buyers for your business. So a lot of the videos I do, a lot of the content that I help with agents to produce and stuff, a lot of the time it's to help to find sellers, to get the foot through the door, to do valuations, and to get the listing, to grow their pipeline, all that sort of stuff. But obviously, you need to be selling those properties too. Now, a lot of agents will put it onto Rightmove, Zoopla, on the market, prime location, whatever it is, and usually that's enough. But there is a lot of weight going on with people going onto Google or other search engines and searching the web to find properties. Okay, so for example, what I've got here just in front of me, I've just searched for properties for sale in Guildford, and you can see right in front of you here. Let me just move this. The top position, top results are Rightmove, Zoopla, Savills, Knight Franks, on the market. You know, either portals or big estate agents. Okay, now the truth is, property for sale in Guildford is a highly competitive keyword. It's got a lot of search volume on a monthly basis, but with that comes a lot of competition, and it's a hard one to rank. But there are sort of a ways around it. Okay, so if you're a smaller estate agency, self-employed, or just a small branch somewhere, and maybe you can't sort of compete with some of these sort of bigger players that you got here, Knight Franks and Savills, for example. Obviously, the portals are huge. If you can't compete with them, there are these sort of more sort of long tail keywords that you can use that will still get local buyers in onto your website, onto your listings, okay, to help speed up the sale of your properties. Okay, so this tool here is a tool that I use for my SEO stuff. So every client I've got has got a project basically on this here. It's called SE ranking. I also use it for keyword research and all sorts of stuff. It's like my one-stop shop for all things SEO. It's a very cool tool. Now, what I've just basically put in here is property for sale in Guildford. That is the search term that I'm basically auditing. And it's saying here on the left here, difficulty 36. That means it's a difficult keyword to rank for because you've got big pages fighting for it. Okay. Now, this particular keyword is being searched 2.4 thousand times a month. You can see it here, 2.4 thousand times a month. So a lot of people are going onto Google in Britain. You can see here now, we've got the British flag, and then to the left of it, you've got the G for Google. So in Britain, on Google, 2.4 thousand people a month search for property for sale in Guildford. Okay. Now, obviously, there'll be other locations and stuff. I'm just using Guildford for an example, but that's a ton of traffic that can get to your site for potential buyers looking to buy a home. Okay. So you're not going to overnight rank for that keyword property for sale in Guildford. You got a lot of work to do to sort of be competing with Knight Franks and Savills, let alone the property portals. Forget that. But there are different keywords you can use. So this results. This is why I like using this keyword research on tools like SE ranking. Is that it's giving me other results. I could literally click this review detailed report, and it would give me 111 variations of it. Okay, but similar keywords. So commercial property for sale in Guildford. This is searched 170 times a month. The difficulty level is 4. Okay, not a lot of people are competing for this particular keyword. Some of the big companies just don't see the value of it. Okay, but if you're a smaller agent and you're trying to get some people to land on your site when they're looking to buy a home in Guildford, you're not going to pass up on the opportunity to get 170 people to land on your website. Okay, so commercial property for sale in Guildford, properties for sale in Guildford, Surrey, that's searched 90 times. Property for sale in Guildford, properties for sale in Guildford, 40 times. Property for sale in Guildford, GU1, that's 20. You can then do different postcodes, GU1, GU2, GU3, different kind of postcode within Guildford, and then you'll be able to sort of rank for these. Okay, small numbers, but if you can get 1 or 2 viewings a month for properties just from hitting these sort of low hanging fruit keywords, that could make the difference for you having a quicker sell time, and you can use that as some marketing stats to get more listings at a later date. Okay, this one here I find interesting. This is properties for sale in Jacob's Well. Okay, now Jacob's Well is an area within Guildford. So this is a map of Guildford. Let me just move this again. Jacob's Well's there. Can you see Jacob's Well there? You've then got Bertham, Walperston. What else have you got? I don't know, West Clarendon, Fairlands, Wood Street Village, Arlington, Littleton. There's loads of them. Okay, so you can actually have pages for each of these here, providing you've got listings in there. So when you're putting your listings onto your site, however you're doing that, you could include tags. Okay, so any property that is for sale in Guildford, Fairlands, Guildford, you can have them land on the Fairlands page. Then you can have a page all about Fairlands. Okay, any properties you've got for sale in around Jacob's Well in Guildford, you can have a page for Jacob's Well with the listings on that there, and then suddenly you're going to pop up on searches when people search for Jacob's Well, Guildford, Fairlands, Guildford. Okay, and you'll get people land on your site, which is great. Okay. You've got other keywords here that are more difficult, like related keywords. But if I had to open up all this here, I don't want to do it today. I want it to be a short video. But I could actually open this up and it's going to give me 574 related keywords to the kind of keywords I'm looking for. And I will find some low-hanging fruit on there, similar to the ones that it's suggesting here on the left. And then you can build pages on those. Okay, so if you're an estate agent and you got properties, like let's say you're Guildford, for example, and you got properties in various different places all around the town of Guildford, look at them. Have you got a few listings in different areas, like it's got here, Jacob's Well, Walperston, and Bertham, and all these sort of places? If you have, consider having different landing pages for each of those areas, and then target those keywords. Property for sale in Jacob's Well, Guildford, property for sale in Bertham, Guildford, properties for sale in wherever else, Guildford, and then start optimizing them. Okay, and it don't have to be much. If I went back to this properties for sale results here, and we just went to Savills. Now, Savills are ranking here because they got a lot of backlinks to their site. They got a big website, so it's got a lot of authority. So that's why it's just outdoing all of the smaller agencies. Okay, that's why they can compete for property for sale in Guildford, and a smaller website would struggle because they're just a monster in comparison. Okay, you can get there, but it's a journey. You can get there, but in the meantime, you can be ranking for those less competitive keywords like I've just shown you. Okay, but if I was to open up their landing page, it's a typical landing page for properties. Okay, you'll open it up. There's nothing here. There's a map of the local area. You got a little description here, a little paragraph, and then you got the properties, and that's it. Okay, if I was to take you to Knight Franks, I'm guessing it's the same kind of deal. They don't even have that little paragraph. They just got their heading here: property for sale in Guildford, properties for sale with the Guildford office. Refine results, contact our team, and they got the listings, and that's it. What you could do is exactly that for these these sort of more sort of micro markets, but maybe just below you've got the heading here. You've got your little sort of tool there. You've got like 3, 4, 5 listings that you've got available on the market in that area. And then just below that, just the next block before you get to the footer, obviously they got an absolute ton of sites, but this bit here, this is the footer. Okay, just below the property listings, but above that, have another little block where you're just sort of doing a little bit of just a description about selling homes in Guildford. So I don't know. I mean, I could help you with that. You can use ChatGPT to come up with those instructions, basically, and then reword it to suit you and your brand. But just having that little bit of text, that 1 or 2 paragraph just on the bottom of the page here somewhere, it's just going to help Google understand fully that this page is all about helping people find homes that are for sale in Fairlands, Guildford, Bertham, Guildford, Jacob's Well, Guildford. Okay, and so very quickly, like I show you with the location pages in a previous video, very quickly you could be ranking for property for sale in all the micro areas. Okay, it won't take long for Google to understand that you're covering these areas, which are all part of the Guildford section, and then just from that alone, that will also jump you up for property for sale in Guildford. Okay, you won't be there yet to compete with like Franks and Savills and stuff, but because you've now got plenty of pages about properties for sale in Guildford, it's going to bump up that core page, which is the overall Guildford page. Okay. I hope that helped. Any questions, let me know. If you like this video, please do me a favor and like and subscribe. I'm trying to get information out to help agents, letting agents to grow their businesses, and then your like will boost the algorithms and we'll be able to spread the love to more people. Okay, have a good day. Bye.